Right, well, we've bronze season upon us. A new season of sprints. It's tier 8, tier 9, tier 10. So bronze, silver, gold. And I'm in the Cossack again. One of my favorite destroyers. She's a tier 8 premium Royal Navy destroyer in the same vein as the Lightning, except she gets an extra turret. She gets a speed boost. And she only gets one set of 4 torpedoes. But essentially, other than that, she plays very, very similarly. And right now, I'm thinking, let's go get C. Interesting team. They've got quite a bit of hydro. Yeah. It's a scary ship, isn't it? The Met. Yeah. Okay, right. Focus. She really is a lovely ship. I can't stress enough, if you don't have a Cossack and you ever get a chance to get one, get one. Just do it. You won't be sorry. I have a fair few Cossack videos on my channel. Because I love this ship. She really is a solid performer, a good all-rounder. I forgot to mention, of course, that yes, she only gets 4 torpedoes, but they do reload quite quickly, meaning you can get them in the water fast. And of course, they've got that wonderful Royal Navy single torpedo launch at a time gimmick, which I don't know. I don't see it as a gimmick. I see it as something that's actually pretty bloody good. As usual, we've got the really long hydro. As you can see, I've got 348 seconds worth of hydro going there. It was about 350 when I popped the button. That's a lot. It means that basically for most matches and for most of the time, you're going to have your hydro up, which gives you lots of useful information about your environment. Those are the individual torpedoes, and as you can see, I can just launch them one at a time to create any type of spread pattern I wish, as opposed to having to launch all 4 in a spread, either normal, focused, or wide. You only really get 2 options normally. Now, if that Carolina doesn't change course, yeah. Okay, he speeded up. Right, it looks like we're going to get 1 hit. There we go. And we caused a flood. Excellent. But they're pushing hard into Cap, so I'm going to flee. It's not a good idea to hang around and smoke up when you're being pushed by a cruiser, an experimental cruiser at that, and a battleship, especially when you realize that your team isn't exactly giving you the best backup. A little poker tell, actually. This is something I doubt any of the other content creators have told you about this game. You notice the top right, you get spotting damage. Mine's at 1,683. You can tell a lot about how competent your team is at aiming straight or leading their shots by looking at that value up there. If that value is quite high when you light targets, it means that you're in a team that can shoot straight. If that value's quite low or 0, and you've been spotting the targets for a long time, like on this Cap, then you know that your team are either not used to the ships they're in, been playing other classes, or haven't quite figured out the lead yet. Okay, and honestly, in a situation like that, you know, sometimes running is better than staying. I mean, as it is, we did deal with the Mets, which is great. He made a mistake and he got punished for it. I don't think pushing in with a cruiser is a good idea when there's an Amagi sat on the H line. But hey, what do I know, right? Honestly. Oh, that's annoying. Looks like the Carolina's going to escape. Main's got him. Good. But the Main's is now on 90 health, so bear that in mind. Alright.
Well done, Commander.
He's still alive, though, so he gets a well done for that. I'm not being sarcastic at all. He did well. He finished off the target, and I assume he's got heals, so I'm sure he can repair some of that damage. Or maybe not. Okay. But anyway, so his game is going to be interesting. They've balled up the enemy team at A. Our Vladivostok is pushing north. The Mets is flanking. The Amagi's with me. And of course I've got this Mains that nobody sneeze, right? Because the Mains gets it. If we sneeze, the Mains gets it. Ah dear, I gotta keep a straight face. But we want our flank, okay? So
Do not let the enemy take the area.
I'm gonna push up now. I'm gonna head towards A. There's a lightning in the match. I got to keep half an eye out for him. He could be problematic. So
Engine boost deactivated.
we shall see what we see. But we are in a relatively strong position. But our Vladivostok is low, our Zeton is low, our Mets is low, and our Mains, well, like I said, nobody sneeze. One shell, and that's that. So this isn't over. Not by a long shot. And the Iparanga has just taken out our Vladivostok. Uh-oh. RPF. That's probably the lightning. Probably. If you look at where it's pointing, it was pointing at the last known location of the lightning. Now it's shifted, so he's moving around. And I think I'm now picking up the Mets. Yeah. Okay. I'm surprised the lightning hasn't capped B yet. He's being cautious. And rightly so. Right, let's see if we can get his Kai down. Oh, he's low, isn't he? We should be able to finish him off. Don't see why not. Except he just went dark. Of course. Yeah. Okay, good.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
So, looking at the scores now... Oh dear God. It might as well be 3v3 with our Mains floating around on 90 health. This isn't looking good, people. This isn't looking good. Okay, so I'm going to assume their lightning just took A, from what I can see on the mini-map. Their Iparanga and their Mets are all heading south. So I guess the A cap is up for grabs, so let's go get that. RPF is on the Mets at the moment. Keep half an eye out, just in case he loops back. No, it looks like he's heading south. Okay. Oh, no. No. Lightning just torpedoed our Zeton. Ah, dear. Okay. Our Mains... Our 90 health Mains and Aramagi are heading towards B. How delightful. Yeah, I'm brimming with confidence here. Brimming with confidence. Right. Yeah, I know. I'm in a nasty situation now, because I have a Lightning and a Met that are bored and either heading north now towards me or engaging the Amagi and the Mains. Mains is backing off. Yeah, rightfully so. I would too if I had 90 health. see if we can soften up this Iparanga a bit. Metz is moving to my position. Got a fire on the Iparanga, that's good. I've really got a bad feeling about this game. Okay, I've been lit by Hydro. Of course, the Metz has got Hydro, hasn't he? And now, of course, the Iparanga's substantial secondary batteries are firing at me, and I'm in a bit of a situation. Okay, got another fire on the Iparanga. That's what I was looking for, the perm fire. I might get lucky if I can torpedo with the Metz. It looks like his Hydro's run out. And then what I'm going to try and do is disengage using smoke.
Is in sight.
Because the Metz is really close now. So we're just going to drop a cloud of smoke behind us to cover us from the Metz as he comes round the corner. If that's the idea.
Smoke screen set.
And I've put my smoke in the wrong place. Oh god. And I'm lit. Okay. Well, I just made an absolute tactical blunder there. So anyone watching this, if you want to learn something from my mistake, okay, what you want to do is don't smoke early. Wait for the Metz in this case to light you and then smoke in his face, because I was far enough away from the Iparanga to go dark the second I smoked in Metz's face. So I should have been more patient, I should have waited, or I should have checked my situation and made sure I was on the corner of the island, because I thought from the minimap that I was, but I should have physically looked. And there it is, there's the mistake, okay? So, don't do what I did. Such a noob mistake as well. I'm better than this. I am so much better than this. Oh well. We all have our off days. I'm human too, apparently. Bugger. Anyway, it was a pretty fun match. Quite enjoyed that. Good warm-up. Okay, reasonable damage spread there. Pretty good. 65,839 damage. 40% credits. Booster on. Almost 400,000 credits earned. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Okay, this time we're on the Sea of Fortune. And there's a radar cruiser. Oh, Baltimore. And a lightning. I'm wondering if that's the same lightning I encountered in the previous match. We shall see. We shall see. Yes. Show 'em what we've got, chaps. Okay, so it's a submarine match as well, just to make things interesting. We've got a U-190, so have they. Trying to formulate a plan here. Honestly, this map is it promotes knife fighting, and of course the issue with that is sometimes you both end up in hospital, right? This is what I look like when I'm feeling indecisive.
Engine boost activated.
I'm really not sure. I think we'll go this side. I think we will. I think we'll use the islands to our advantage. We've got Hydro. I mean, so is a Lightning. And they've got a radar cruiser, though. That's what's at the front of my mind right now is, what if I encounter the Baltimore while I'm island hopping? Well, there's pros and cons. The pros are there's islands to hide behind. The cons are I might get caught by the radar whilst going behind one of those islands and take some damage. So there's that. But islands are definitely your friend when facing radar cruisers. If you're caught out in the open by a radar cruiser, it's basically like being a rabbit in front of the headlights. It's not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Something's capping A. Okay, so that could be the Lightning. Or it could be the U-190. There's the Tirpitz. Interesting. Okay, I was going to sit here in the cap, but that's interesting. Can we see anything on the cap? No. I don't really want to risk getting spotted by lighting what's on the cap, because I don't really want the Tirpitz to know I'm here. He knows something's here, but he doesn't know what it is yet. And it's that element of surprise. The stealthy, sneaky element of surprise. Hopefully I won't get lit moving out, but what I want to do is torpedo the Tirpitz. I think that's what we're going to do here, because he's pushing. And he's pushing into an Iparanga. Oh god, our Iparanga. That's got a Vladivostok, a Tirpitz, and a Tennessee coming his way.
Engine boost deactivated.
If I was in Iparanga, I'd be turning around about. But those torps look good on the Tirpitz. We're not going to fire. We're not going to smoke up. I don't want to scare the prey.
Generator activated.
But those torps are in now, so we can smoke up with impunity, because we just hit him with 4 of the best. We got him with all 4. And this is why I like firing them one at a time. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Oh, what a result. What a result. The Iparanga, really, the only reason he was here was to steal the frag, right? Just to steal my frag. Honestly, that Tirpitz was mine. I could see the torpedoes were about to hit, so that's when you smoke up, right? Because there's nothing he can do now. There's a certain inevitability. He can't get out of the way. He's going to get hit. He sees the smoke. He already knows there's a destroyer here because of the torpedoes. So you basically get to then open fire on him and hopefully put him in that situation where if he repairs the floods, he's going to get a fire, perma-fire. If he waits, he's taking flood damage. And then if you get a fire, he's taking fire and flood damage. And then if he repairs all those, you can get another fire. Because trust me, the Cossack is really good at setting fires with its HE. Well, the Iparanga's gone. No surprises there, right? Uncle Vlad got him. Good old Uncle Vlad. Yes, I've got to take Vlad for another spin at some stage. I love that battleship. She's just so ridiculously tanky. I don't think people quite realize. I mean, the guns, yeah, they're shotgun shells, and a lot of people hate them. But I love the Vlad. I think she's one of the best Tier 8 battleships in the game. Gosh darn it. In my book, she's up there with the Massachusetts B, or the Massachusetts. Also, 2 very fine versions of the same ship that honestly are ridiculous at this tier. So yeah, she's a solid contender, and the best thing about Vlad is she's not a premium. You can just get her on the Russian tech tree. Just a standard Russian battleship. That Russian magic. Okay, I need to focus on the game. We are ahead again, but that's what happened last time, isn't it? And we know what happened last time. My team got cocky. They thought the match was won, and no, it wasn't. See if we can take out the yeah, we stole the frag there. That's for the Iparanga.
Submarine destroyed.
Stealing my Tirpitz frag. It's just rude, isn't it? It's just rude. Okay. Now I'm going to back up the Amagi. I'm going to go into the caps. Grab those caps. Vlad's quite low, but don't be fooled. He's bow tanking. So he's actually harder than you think. Careful, Amagi. Careful. Mind you, he's being focused by 3 of his team. And I'm about to join in too. We should be able to get this guy. Don't see why not. Just going to creep up in my smoke to about here. and start setting those fires.
Engine boost deactivated.
He says 9 non-pens, 17 non-pens. And she's got a tiny superstructure as well. She's really hard to farm. What you're hoping for in a Cossack is either to hit the minute superstructure or set fires. It's fires that are going to be your bread and butter against something like a Vladivostok, because her armor profile is so strong. She literally shatters and bounces virtually all your HE. It's only the superstructure, and as I said before, if you check my Vladivostok videos out, you'll see her superstructure is tiny for a battleship. For a battleship, it's quite big, but it's not the easiest thing to hit. Okay, so we got the caps. That's good. And now I'm just chasing down the Tennessee for the team. Doing my job, basically. Now he's just to the other side of this island, so there he goes.
Victory is in sight.
Of course, we've got a 5.5 detect on the Cossack, which makes her super stealthy, so we can get quite close to our prey. It's pretty good. We can get close to the intended victim. Right, I'm going to launch some more single torps. Put one there, one there, one there, and one there, just in case something weird happens. And again, I'm not shooting yet because I want my torpedoes to do the work, so I don't have to. It's a common failing. I do it. I'm just as guilty as any other destroyer player for this. Sometimes we just can't wait for our torpedoes to arrive, so we smoke up like I just did here, and we start farming. Of course, that spooks them. They think, oh, there must be, if there's a destroyer in the area, there must be a torpedoes in the water. And they'd be absolutely right. Of course, if they've got priority target, then it doesn't matter. But those torps look great. Bye-bye. There you go. And the thing about the Tennessee is she's not very maneuverable, so I was able to get away with that. I happen to know that the old bathtub is a bit slow, to say the least, so it wouldn't have really mattered too much if he tried to avoid them. Best thing he could have done was put the brakes on, I guess. So he made, what, 411,000 credits, top of the team. Okay, all right. I'm not too surprised, but yeah, I thought they played well. 17k on the Tennessee, 913 on the U-190, 48,000 on the Tirpitz, and 11,640 on the Vladivostok. 79,000 total damage, 10k from the main battery, 59,000 from the torpedoes, 9k from fires, 8k fire damage, 728 floodings. With the 20% credit modifier, we made 361,958 credits. Well, my name's Lone Gun, and this has been the Cossack. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did making it, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.